Hi everyone, it's me again. I get to go home tonight. Yay. I'm just going to do a really quick video on, I'm going to do a movie review. I subscribe to various lupus channels on YouTube, and one of them was, I think it's like the Lupus Foundation of America or something like that. Anyways, they put up a video trailer of a movie that apparently played at some film festivals recently in like the last year or so, called Love Simple. And so for 1 week or 2 weeks, I think, they were saying that if you downloaded the movie from iTunes, that portion of the proceeds were going to be going to lupus. And when I watched the previews, it didn't look like a bad movie, and the main character, like the girl in the story, had her character had lupus. So considering that, like, I've never seen lupus in a movie, I thought I would check it out. So I paid $19.99 to download it, and I mean, I'm not complaining too much because at least some of the money went to lupus, which is good. But it was really a waste of my time to watch this movie. It was horrible, and I was just wondering if anyone else out there saw it at a film festival or went to iTunes and downloaded it and watched it as well. With iTunes, you can't burn the movie onto a DVD to watch on your TV. So I had to watch it on my computer, which that sucked in itself because it was such a, it's a small screen. And I had to sit in like my uncomfortable computer chair for like an hour and a half. But I thought that first and foremost, the acting was terrible. It was really corny. And I should have looked this up before downloading the movie, but I looked it up after on IMDb. And there was no ratings for this movie, meaning probably hardly anyone's seen it. And all the actors had either done like one or two things before or like nothing before. So that in of itself was pretty bad. But yeah, the acting was horrible. And if they were trying to raise awareness about lupus through this movie, they did a really horrible job. For more than half of the movie, you don't even know what the main character has. She's trying to hide her condition from her new boyfriend. And so she's like basically lying to him about herself. And her boyfriend is lying to her about his life because he still lives at home, and he's like 30, I think. He still lives at home with his father because his father is chronically ill, although I don't think they actually say what it is that his father has, but I think it's some kind of a lung issue. But he's taking care of his ill father. And yeah, like throughout the movie, you see her get the butterfly rash periodically, but I think they completely over-exaggerated the rash. And then, like, they never really, like, explained what it was on her face, really. And then, like, you see that she takes, like, a lot of medication, and she does injections and things like that, but they don't even, like, go into like what the medications are, like what the injections are. And then like when she finally comes out and tells him that she has lupus, it's done really poorly, and like she barely touches the surface of what it is. Like she just basically explains that like it's an autoimmune thing, and like the immune system is attacking the body, but that's pretty much like the extent of it. And like she talks about how like when she was a child, like she was really ill, but she doesn't even go into in what ways was she ill, and she doesn't even go into, you know, what parts of her body are being affected now by the lupus. Even though, like, she says she's very sick. That's all she says, is she's very sick. And so, I mean, that really doesn't explain it. And then it kind of abruptly ends there. Like, she doesn't really explain it further. And then, like, they kind of have a falling out, and then they end up getting back together and all this stuff. And then, like, just the way the movie ends, I won't give it away in case any of you actually want to watch it, but it just was so abrupt. It's like such an abrupt ending, and like really kind of leaves you hanging in a way, I think. And so anyways, like, they call it a romantic comedy, but I didn't find any parts funny at all. I didn't really laugh at anything except for maybe the poor acting. that probably gave me a laugh at a couple of parts. And and actually, like, there was a couple of times where they were swearing, and like, even that was done poorly. It was done in like the wrong places. It was like the places where they put the swearing wasn't even needed. So like my husband was kind of like in and out of the room, so like he did watch most of it, but he was like doing something else at the same time, so like he was coming in and out of the room, and like he was like, what is this? And you know, like, he saw the scene like where she tells her boyfriend that she has lupus, and like even he was like, okay, like that was horrible. So I just wanted to like give a quick review of this movie, because like, though I think it's like it's important to spread awareness, and you know, like, they should have a movie that deals with that subject. I think that would be great, but it needs to be done properly, and this just totally missed it completely. So if any of you are thinking about downloading it from iTunes or watching it or whatever, save your money, please. Just save your money, unless you really want to just you know, help lupus, because I think they're still putting money towards it from the downloads. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I wouldn't waste your time or your money watching it. I mean, really, if it comes down to wanting to donate to lupus, just donate, and don't bother watching the movie or waiting to download it on your computer, because it really is like a waste of time. So, but yeah, if any of you guys did watch the movie, post like some comments, because I want to know what other people thought of this movie, if anyone else has watched it, because I really am curious, like, as to other people's opinions on it. But I thought it sucked big time, and I really would like that hour and 15 minutes of my life back. I could have been doing something much more productive. Anyways, that's it for now, and I have some really good ideas for other videos coming up soon. A lot of people that have families and things like that, mothers that have recently been diagnosed and things like that, that want to know how to explain lupus to their children. I've come across some really great children's books recently through the internet that help explain it, and you know, they've helped answer some questions with the little boy that I look after. And so I want to share those books in another video with you guys. I'll provide links as to where you can purchase them and things like that. And I gotta wrap up soon because it's almost 10 minutes, but yeah, I have lots of great ideas for videos coming up. Just bear with me while I make them. Anyways, I guess that's all for now. Bye.